Hello and welcome to Daily News Analysis by Abhit. Today is 6th of January 2023 and these are the news that we'll be covering today. Here we have one important day, that is World Day of War Orphans, that is today. And then we have one IR topic as well, and rest is the regular national and sports news, one sports news as well. So let's begin with the first one. The first one is the important day for today is World Day of War Orphans. This day is observed on today, that is 6th January every year, to spread awareness about the plight of the war orphans and to address the traumatic conditions faced by them. It was started by a French organization called SOS Enfants en Détresse, and the 2023 theme is Standing Up for War Affected Children. So just go through this once. In other news as well, you'll find a lot of information on this. Let's move to the next one. The next one is from the topic of international relations. Here we can see French National Security Advisor Emmanuel Bon. He's in Delhi and he met our country's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval at the 36th round of Indo-French Strategic Dialogue. Now he also met our Foreign Minister, Mr. Jaishankar, and they have discussed various topics. So you can read about it. Here you can see they're discussing about procurement of 26 Rafale jets as well. Now the French relationship with India goes way back to 17th century when the French colonists came to India to establish a trade relationship. But the modern French relationship with India, the modern strategic partnership began officially in 1998 in three pillars particularly. One is defense, one is space, and the other one is, the last one is civil nuclear programs. Now, this is the first diplomatic visit of a foreign country to India of this year, and they are also in discussion regarding a French company called Safran, who is planning to co-develop a jet engine with DRDO, India's DRDO. So here you can see the news. Let's proceed to the next one. The next one is regarding the railway land eviction in Haldwani, Uttarakhand. So the news is like this, that the High Court of Uttarakhand gave a verdict that, or an order to the district administration and Indian Railways to use paramilitary forces to evict thousands of families occupying railway land in Haldwani district. So here the focus has to be on the Supreme Court's orders and the act. Particularly here we can see the act called the Public Premises Act. So these two are important. So what is the case going on? The Supreme Court ordered that whatever proceedings done by a High Court under this particular act, the Public Premises Act, were instituted ex parte. Ex parte means in interest of one party, not the overall scenery. So Supreme Court ordered this is a violation, direct violation of fundamental rights, and this is absolute disregard to procedure of law. Now we have to understand that Supreme Court has given the order that there has to be an human angle to the proceedings and not just ex parte orders, which is interest of one particular party. So let's understand the Public Premises Act here. So the Public Premises Act provides for the eviction of unauthorized occupants from public premises in certain areas. Here we have to understand the concept of public premises. What does it mean? The section 2 of the act has the definition for this public premises, or what is meant by public premises. So in section 2 we can see that public premises are any premises belonging to or taken on lease or requisitioned by the central government are known as public premises. Now, according to the section 5 of the Act, it says that if any person refuses or fails to comply with the order of eviction by the said authority, in this case particularly the Indian Railways, the estate officer, the officer in charge, or any other officer duly authorized by the estate officer can take possession of the public premises and use of force if necessary. Now, Supreme Court has given this verdict that this is absolute disregard of the procedure of law and asked the court to re-evaluate the situation. So we just have to understand the Public Premises Act from this news. So let's begin with the next one. The next is the news on liquid waste treatment plant. This is supposedly claimed as India's largest liquid waste treatment plant, which will be which is being developed by the Municipal Corporation of Tirupati. So this organization, the Municipal Corporation of Tirupati, they're planning to use this technology called phytorite technology that has been developed by CSIR's National Environmental Engineering Research Institute, that is NERI. So here there is a diagram of the phytorite technology, how it is used. So you can see as the sewage comes to the settling tank due to sedimentation will settle the inorganic matter, and the water will go to this phytorite bed, which comprises of gravel, stones, and on top of it you have plants. Then from this phytorite bed, the treated water will go through activated carbon filter, where it will be cleaned furthermore, and then it will go to the ozonated water tank, from where you can use the water for daily purposes. Now, this phytorite bed dissolves a lot of oxygen, and it reduces the BOD, that is bio-oxygen demand. And bio-oxygen demand is a concept which in biology is referring to dissolved oxygen needed by aerobic organisms to break down organic material present in water. And for human consumption, the BOD level has to be lower, and here in the news you can see the BOD of this water is to be at 5 milligram per liter, much lower than the national standard of 10 milligram per liter set by the Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. But according to the World Health Organization, less than 5 milligram per liter BOD is more cleaner, more better for human consumption. But let's not go into that. So this is the standard set by the Ministry of Housing Affairs. So this corporation, this municipal corporation, is targeted to meet below the national standard of BOD. So this is all about this news. So let's proceed. Here we can see this particular news around the world in 3 days. So these two gentlemen, Sujoy Mitra and Ali Irani, they have traveled all the continents in 3 days time. This is a Guinness World Record. The previous world record is given here. It was by a lady from United Arab Emirates in 2020. Then particularly this person here, Ali Irani, he's a well-known physiotherapist. He's based from Bombay, and he was also attached to the Indian cricket team, and he was very popular from 1987 to 1997 amongst the Indian players. And the gentleman in red here, Mitra, is a chemical engineer by profession. So this is a new world record by these two gentlemen. Let's talk about the Guinness World Record briefly. So Guinness World Records originally was only a book of records that started as an idea for a book of facts to solve arguments in pubs. So or in the pubs they used to have these debates who had the best thing. So this person, Sir Hugh Weaver, he was the MD of Guinness Brewery. So Guinness also is a beer brand based out of United Kingdom. So this person, Sir Hugh Weaver, he invited two twins, namely Norris and Ross McWhirter, in 1954, and these two twins, they were fact-finding researchers, and they compiled a book of facts and figures. This book became the Guinness Book of Record, and it also became the all-time bestseller. So from there, the Guinness World Records started being evolved. So this is the backstory of Guinness World Record. It's just a general knowledge. Let's move to the next. The next is PM to flag off Varanasi Dibrugarh cruise. So this Varanasi Dibrugarh cruise is going to be the world's longest cruise. The set timing from Varanasi to Dibrugarh is almost 1.5 months. So you can say it is the longest cruise in the world, and our Prime Minister Narendra Modi will flag off this cruise that is known as Ganga Vilas cruise on January 13. So this cruise will go through main rivers of India, that is Ganga and Brahmaputra, and it will pass through all these places like Gazipur, Buxar, Patna before reaching Kolkata, and then from Kolkata it will enter Bangladesh, and then from Bangladesh it will come to Assam via Brahmaputra. And this cruise will also feature a lot of places in between, which will cover a lot of World Heritage sites as well, like Kaziranga and then Varanasi, all these places. So this is done in congruence with the Ministry of Culture. So this is a very interesting news. Let's move to the next one. The next one is Arohan scheme launched at Nagaon. So this Arohan scheme, it was initially announced in the year 2022 by our Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Bishwa Sharma. What is this scheme about? Let's just understand. Arohan is an initiative by the government of Assam to identify talented students from the remote and rural and poor families for mentoring and monitoring their academic career. So basically, this is a mentee-mentor program, and these students have to be from class 9 to class 12. So 4 years, if selected, they will be under a mentor, and total budget allocated for this project is 5.96 crore. And to be eligible for this scheme, students have to be from government schools of Assam, and the total number of boys and girls will be equal in 50-50 ratio. So this is an innovative initiative by the government of Assam to merit talented students. So let's begin with the next. The next says CM announces rupees 3 crore for development of Nazirating Tamuli tourism circuit. So this place, Nazirating Tamuli, is a popular picnic spot in Upper Assam, particularly among the Tinsukians. So here you can see at Digboy. So CM has announced to develop that area into a festival or tourism sector. So this festival, Nazirating Tamuli Tourism Festival, will be organized in the lines of Tawang Festival of Arunachal and also Cherry Blossom Festival of Meghalaya. So this is to develop that area because it has a lot of ethnic communities nearby. It's a melting point of a lot of things, a lot of culture, a lot of eating habits as well, and natural beauty is a plus point there. So this can be a very important spot for tourism in Assam. Let's go to the next. Okay, so these two news are from the sports category. So here you have this young achiever. This is M. Pranesh. He became the latest grandmaster from India. He's a 79th grandmaster from India, and he's only 16 years old. He recently took the honors in Rilton Cup that was held in Stockholm, Sweden. So because of that, he became the 79th grandmaster from India. The country already had its 78th grandmaster a few days ago. That person or that achiever was Kaustav Chatterjee. Then again here we have Varsita Saharia, who is from Assam, Darong district. She got FIDE rating, that is Chess Federation's rating, and she is in the rating list now. So she amassed 1388 rating points. So this is a good news for the people here also. So this is all about today's news. So we hope you're enjoying this series once again, and you can always leave a like so that YouTube knows what you are watching, and also comment down below your thoughts, your feelings towards this series so that we can improve better. So thank you for joining. See you soon.